What is the Red Heifer prophecy that has been making waves on the internet and in religious circles? This prophecy, originating from the Old Testament, speaks of the offering of a red heifer before the third temple can be built. Yet some assert this is merely a misinterpretation being used to justify the removal of the Al-Aqsa mosque and the construction of a Jewish temple on Temple Mount. But what is the truth behind this prophecy?
In the Old Testament, Numbers 19:22 states, "This is the statute of the Torah which the Lord commanded, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and have them take for you a perfectly red, unblemished cow, upon which no yoke was laid." Most English translations refer to the animal in question as a heifer, a term denoting a young female cow that has not yet given birth. However, 5 translations refer to it as a cow. Context suggests that this distinction is not merely a trivial matter of semantics, but rather a critical point of divergence between the Old Testament and the Quran. In the Quran, the prophecy is similarly referenced with the passages stating, "They said, 'Call on your Lord for us to show us what color it should be.' He answered, 'God says it should be a bright yellow cow, pleasing to the eye.'" Now, one might wonder, is there a significant difference between a heifer and a cow, and what about the variance in color? The Quran speaks of a yellow cow, while the Old Testament mentions a red heifer. Yet the word heifer doesn't exist in the Arabic language, and all types of cows are referred to as bakara. So, in essence, the Quran and the Old Testament could be referencing the same animal. Now let's turn to the color. The word interpreted as red in the Old Testament is admh, which actually means land, earth, or country in classical Hebrew. Therefore, a more accurate translation of PRH, ADMH, Tamim Haj might be a pure country heifer or an innocent country heifer, aligning more closely with the Quran's description of a bright yellow cow pleasing to the eye. In conclusion, the red heifer prophecy, as it is widely known, appears to be a matter of interpretation and translation. The Old Testament and the Quran both reference an unblemished heifer or cow, but the discrepancies in color and the animal's status may be due to translation errors and differences in language. This exploration of the Red Heifer prophecy demonstrates the importance of careful and accurate translation, particularly when dealing with religious texts. It also underscores the need for open dialogue and understanding between different faiths as we seek to unravel the truths held within our sacred texts. In the end, it remains clear that interpretation plays a crucial role in understanding prophecies and religious texts. Whether it's a red heifer or a yellow cow, the essence of the prophecy lies in its interpretation and the lessons we derive from it.